From nowhere, okay, I hope utachukulia personal. Just from nowhere, come up na a story about mama nini.
Yes, but ndio usipende kwa unaoswai uliza swali kama
hiyo ni
wewe acha na story. Hiyo story unalenga. Kama unataka views unaenda kutafuta huko. Views. Huko hiyo TikTok ndo marketing, hiyo Instagram, hiyo Facebook. Unaona?
Hi ladies and gentlemen. In recent days, the internet has been bustling with the controversy surrounding Kenyan comedian Mulamwah and his ex-girlfriend Ruth K. Allegations have surfaced that private, intimate photos of the former couple are being shared online, whether intentionally leaked, accidentally exposed, or maliciously circulated. While both parties have not fully addressed the root of the issue, their broken relationship and constant social media battles have left fans speculating. Now, here are 10 possible reasons why their private content may have been ended up online. Let's go for it. Reason number 1, revenge and bitterness after breakup. Breakups are painful, and when they involve public figures like Mulamwah and Ruth K, emotions can escalate. One or both may have felt betrayed, hurt, and disrespected. That's point number 1. And that's the strong reason that may be involved, because I'm sure either one of them felt hurt or disrespected because they're exchanging. So in such a toxic emotional climate, revenge, leaking of intimate content is sadly really possibly used as a way to shame or regain control over the other person. Now, the second reason, publicity and attention seeking. In the digital era, some celebrities resort to shock value to stay relevant and trend online. But this would be much unfortunate if this is what they can use as a clout chase. This would be very, very unfortunate. I hope they're not using it for clout chase. So whether it is deliberate or orchestrated, leaking private photos can attract massive attention, making them the talk of the town and increasing engagement on their platforms. Because I'm told that their son's platform yesterday was around 16,000, but this morning it has shoot to around 25,000 views. So this tactic, while unethical, has become a tool for digital clout, which is very bad. I don't advocate for this. Using a private part for clout chasing, no. That one X. Point number 3, third-party leaks or hacks. It is possible that neither Mulamwah nor Ruth willingly released the photos. Why? Phones and social media accounts are frequently targeted by hackers, especially if they suspect valuable content. So a close friend or a jealous acquaintance might have accessed their devices and leaked the content without consent. That's much possible. Point number 4, emotional blackmail or manipulation. One partner might have kept the photos and later used them as a leverage in personal arguments or disputes. That's also possible. A revenge. So if either of them tried to use the images to manipulate, guilt trip, or threaten the other, things could spiral out of control, leading to accidentally or deliberate leaking. So emotional blackmail or manipulation, that's also another issue that can involve this for the photos to be leaked. Point number 5, at some point during their relationship, both may have exchanged intimate content as sign of trust and love. So after the breakup, that trust was broken. The pictures that were once private love tokens may now be mishandled or misused out of carelessness or anger. So failed trust during the relationship is very important, and I'm seeing it here. It may have involved into this Mulamwah and K. Ruth issue. Point number 6, fans and online trolls, stirring drama. Fans are very funny. Being celebrities, Mulamwah and Ruth K, are constantly under scrutiny. That's also, by the way, another disadvantage of being celebrity, being public figure. So fans or trolls who support one over the other may dig into past content, spread rumors, or even fabricate leaks to stir controversy. So all while hiding behind fake accounts and hashtag. So fans and online trolls stirring drama is possible. Yeah. Point number 7, reason number 7. Desperation for sympathy or maybe victimhood. Sometimes victims of broken relationships may leak sensitive content indirectly to win public sympathy. That's possible. Just by playing the victim, one may hope to gain emotional support from the public and turn opinion against the ex-partner. It's a manipulative yet strategic cover. Yeah, so desperate for sympathy can play the game or the role there. So it's possible. The next point, next reason why this Mulamwah and K. Ruth's private content leaked online is uncontrolled online behavior after conflict. We need to be very careful because, Ruth K. and Mulamwah have previously exchanged harsh words on social media. And it's all over, it's in public domain. So in the heart of arguments, especially during emotional outbursts, people often post impulsively. So one may have shared something inappropriate without considering the consequences, only to regret it once. Only to regret it once it goes viral. That's also possible. Uncontrolled online behavior then involves some emotions. Ruth K is a lady, and ladies with emotions, they have to speak out so that can let it go. So that's possible. Point number 9, reason number 9, toxic cycle of on and off relationship. You see, this couple has had a roller coaster relationship with multiple reconciliations and fallouts. So they have not been at peace all along. So in such unstable relationships, sensitive content is often exchanged and then weaponized each time things go wrong. So the repetition of trust and betrayal creates a pattern where private materials becomes tools for emotional warfare. So this mostly likely toxic cycle of on and off relationship played the big role in releasing these photos or videos online, which is very unfortunate. I felt bad, especially how do you feel when your kids, internet never lie, because in future these photos and videos will stick there. Now what if their son or daughter in class being insulted by a friend or a classmate, just from nowhere they brandish the photo. This is your mom's private part. What would you tell? How would that kid feel? Too bad, Mulamwah. So the not least reason is poor digital hygiene and privacy habits. Ultimately, careless with data storage, cloud sensing, and also poor phone security can lead to private content being, accessed. So if intimate photos were saved without strong password or were accidentally uploaded to public albums or drives, then leaks could happen unintentionally. So poor digital hygiene can also, or privacy habits can also lead to this. And then in conclusion, the situation between Mulamwah and Ruth K is not just another celebrity scandal. It's cautionary tale about trust, digital safety, and the volatile power of the internet. Internet is something very dangerous. Whatever you do there, remember one day it will come to hound you. So whether these images were leaked by one party hacked by outsiders or even shared in a moment of poor judgment, the consequences are damaging, totally damaging and seriously. Shaming. So while it is easy for the public to mock or gossip, these incidents expose the dark side of love turned so in the digital age. So relationships requires maturity, direction, discretion and responsibility, especially for public figures like Mulamwah and Ruth. More importantly, society must move toward condemning the sharing of private content without consent, as it violates dignity and can even have long-term emotional and psychological effects. I've seen Akode condemning this. Actually, by the way, she wrote something along there, claiming Mulamwah, blaming, but now she's blaming one side, because if you see, Ruth exposed Mulamwah's private part, and then also Mulamwah did the same. So Akode is blaming men. Don't blame men. Blame Mulamwah and then blame Ruth. Do not include all this. Akode, please don't. So both Mulamwah and Ruth now face a critical choice to either continue fueling the drama or take a step back, seek healing, and gain control of their narrative. That is it for today. I've been your host, David Chams. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.